Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Supreme Commander 2 cast, and you guys are great for continually coming back and checking out my videos. So I have one more thing to say, a quick thing to say, sorry guys, but I am still recovering from the loss of my computer, so please forgive me for the shortness of this video. You guys are awesome for understanding and being supportive of this whole ordeal. So guys, I need to start rebuilding my collection. I still have some, but I'm completely disorganized. So I'm going to send you a replay of, well, I'm going to show you a replay of one I participated in years ago. And I think it's super interesting. So let's hit that play button. Send me your good replays to stealspeaks@gmail.com. I haven't had one in a while. Maybe I have, maybe I haven't checked my email. I've been having problems, guys. You know this because of both my computers crashing. But I got a new one, so yay me. So anyhow, guys, the map is Coalition Shipyard, and I played this one back in like 2014. Let's introduce the players. We got Freddy1 spawning in as the blue UEF commander, dropping down double air factory opener after some eco. And his opponent, that would be me, Mr.StealUrGurl, spawning in as the teal Cybern Commander, dropping down a double air factory opener after some eco. So that is me. Let's speed this up to +2 so we can enjoy what is being built. You know what? +4 it is. And this strategy that I employ, I remember doing this to this poor guy. This strategy that I employ on this map, I'll walk you through and I'll explain it to you. Maybe you could do it yourself. You can only do it versus UEF. So you got to get build cost, build time, drop down 2 air factories and a research station. It's got to be a map kind of like this one. So down goes that scout, and I can't get that delicious yummy mass. So poor me, indeed. So it only can be against UEF, and you have to know that they're going double air. It has to be a map like this. So I send all 3 of my planes, expecting to take out some air, but ooh, that's a bad move by Mr.StealUrGurl. See that? This is bad. I shouldn't be showing you this because that is embarrassing. And I lose air straight up. But it's okay. I'm versus UEF. There's not much I could do against my commander, because, well, they can't bomb. So you got 2 bombers, so just going to tickle my commander. And my commander is going to walk up and do some damage. So he has air. He won air, most definitely. This engineer is going to probably get murdered. Oh, but my air units come in to save the day and get completely annihilated. So that's not good. So Mr.StealUrGurl comes in there, tries to take out that mass extractor, but ooh, I'm too fast. Forces a heavy point defense, so that's a big win. You may not think it's a win, but it's a win. That's 200 mass that Freddy does not have. So he is ahead in the well, he's not exactly ahead in the mass extractor game. He lost an engineer, but both of my engineers are still alive, I think. Maybe? Yes, they are. This engineer has survived off of so low health. And instead of destroying it, I decided to reclaim it. And he's going to repair it. So I just said, nah, I'm just going to take it. It's mine. Thanks for fixing it, brother. So this is my mass extractor that just got freshly repaired by my new ally, Freddy. So thank you, brother. Free mass. I'm ahead in the mass game. He has meteors to keep my ACU from putting down any point defense. So point defense creep is a no-go. But that free mass extractor is no more. So I switched solely to bombers. Pretty much that's what's popping out of here, I think. And that could be a mistake because I'm still producing fighter bombers over here. And I got an anti-air tower up. So that's nasty. And notice a sea factory, a naval factory, has gone down. And I decide to book it out of there. Mr.StealUrGurl is going to suck up some delicious yummy mass and get out of there. Get out of dodge while I'm ahead. I did some damage. I'm forcing him that I'm denying 1, 2, 3 mass extractors, even 4 right here. 4 mass extractors are denied. And I'm not well, that's a problem. I'm not really expanding now, am I? But most of my economy is coming through sucking up delicious, yummy, yummy mass. Now, this is trouble. I don't really have a clear escape. Well, I do have an escape route into the water. But if I didn't go through this water, these gunships would have destroyed my commander. Now, here's the thing, guys. Gunships versus Cybran, bad move. Probably one of the worst things you could do. It is not advisable. Don't do it, because I don't have structure detonate though, because I went a different research route, and finally that poor little engineer dies. I went a different research route, and you will see the research route here in a second. So my ACU is just going to hang out in the water. He's safe, and there's anti-air here shooing everything away. However, the anti-air is not going to do so well against broadswords, and especially when those meteors get there, this whole area is donezo. It's pretty much over. It's GG. But look at this, guys. This is where I spent all of my research on the leg upgrade of the Salem class. Now this is kind of like a cheap, what would you call it? It's a cheap experimental, essentially. Like, it shoots far, it has great AA, and coupled with my air units, this is going to be very, very hard to deal with. Now, a fat boy and a very good Air Force could do okay against this. Now, see, Freddy made a huge mistake. He hasn't scouted me. He now sees the C factory, and he's like, oh, he's just going to throw naval at me. He doesn't see all of the planes I have. Now, that is a grave mistake right now. And my ACU, again, is walking around. Freddy thinks he's winning. Just kidding, Freddy. You lost air superiority. Air control is now in my hands. Now, these bombers could do some work. These gunships are going to cause some problems. Structure detonate would be really great right here, Mr.StealUrGurl. Structure detonate, come on. And to those of you who watched my video a few weeks ago where I said, oh, structure detonate. Well, I do it too sometimes. I'm doing something that I shouldn't do. I should have structure detonate. However, I have air. This game is over. I win. There is nothing this guy could do. Like, I have air. He's destroying my base. Yeah, that's cool. Destroy my base, buddy. But guess what? I have 3 Salem classes on the field, 4 Salem classes on the field with legs, and a whole fleet of air. Look at that. He's rebuilding his Air Force very, very quickly. But that's just too little too late. That Salem lives through that. And yeah, Freddy's in trouble. See that? This is some way you could bamboozle the UEF. He's trying to hunker out. Nice try, buddy. I like the try. And boom! Down goes Freddy. See, that is the bamboozle that you could do. Now, what Freddy could have done, Freddy could have just kept making wasps. But that might have kept my allowed my ACU to continue attacking his stuff, right? So he had to do something. So he had to get something like tanks or the gunships like he did. Gunships versus Cybran, again, I'm going to reiterate, that is a terrible, terrible move. And I do not recommend anyone do that because structure detonate is a thing and it's very, very powerful. So I just wanted to show you this because it's fun. It's not a 100% pro strat, but it's a fun strat. It makes your opponent think they have a chance, and they might actually have a chance. If you make a mistake, you're dead. If my ACU got caught out, he's over. He's done. If Freddy was able to push some meteors faster with wasps, game over. It would have been over. If he would have went fat boys instead of what do you call those, gunships, that may have been a win too. If he even had maybe 1 or 2 subs come out here and take this stuff out, that would have taken forever, but it may have been a viable option. But I'm just speculating here. But again, guys, he should have gotten land faster, should have kept his Air Force up. At least one factory should have been building wasps. That would have been a huge problem for me, right? So 2 gunship factories or a gunship factory and a half, so he goes every other. That still would have been really good. And he could have gotten a bunch of tanks and meteors, and that would have been a big win. So I don't know Freddy's skill. He's pretty good. Obviously, he was able to do things that caused me to run away. And heck, this may not even be a super pro cast, but I tell you what, it was entertaining and it was fun. And sometimes this channel needs just entertaining and fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed it at home. There is my ACU, Mr.StealUrGurl, underwater. I think the water looks very, very pretty in this game. And I like the way the ACU looks under there. That looks amazing. Where all my Salems, that is one tough Salem that is alive right there. A lot of dead Salem classes, but you know what? That is the cost of war, right guys? So anyhow, I hope you enjoyed it. Freddy, I can't remember who you were back in the day. I think you were one of those old pros that doesn't play anymore. And I think you changed your name. You were somebody. I think you were a real hardcore awesome pro, but you changed your name. And I just bamboozled you. Because that's how you do against UEF. You could bamboozle them hardcore by pushing up. They dedicate the air. They just go all in air. You could push your ACU up and shove it right up their butt, and they're like, whoa, I didn't ask for this suppository. What you doing? You're violating me. And there's not much you could do about it. And I do not recommend violating your friends. Don't do that. That was a joke and poor humor, and I apologize for it. But hopefully somebody got a laugh out of it, maybe. I mean, it's all good. So anyway, guys, sorry I'm rambling. I'm just excited to have a new computer and excited to bring you this content. So when you guys like this video, subscribe to my channel, favorite it because it helps me out, and share and send your good replays to stealspeaks@gmail.com because we all know I need them. There's been a decline on that since my computer went down, but I do need it. So I have a Patreon page. If you guys want to hook me up with some cash, if you guys want to support this channel. I also have my band, the music. You could buy some. That is also in the links down below. You could do that whether if you like. But a like, a subscribe, a comment, those are just as good. Comment down below, say something nice. Say something sweet, or even comment my band's music video. That is really cool. I love that too. So anyway, guys, I'm going to end this show with your friends, family, and foes because I need something interesting to watch as well. And as always, everyone, GG.